You are listening to Two Heels and a Face Wrestling Podcast, a podcast where we believe wrestling is a buffet and there's something there for everyone. Make sure you're following us on all social media such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook under Two Heels and a Face. That's number 2 Heels and a Face. Make sure you check out our website, twoheelsandaface.com.
Era, 2 Heels and a Face.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Two Heels and a Face Wrestling Podcasts. Chris and I are recording hopefully 2 30-minute-ish, maybe even less, episodes with our beloved friend, a longtime guest, was a guest on the show. Chris, remember when we were recording
several times
in your office across from Brehan Pub, right? Which is like River North area.
That's right. Yes, Brehan's.
Yes, Jeremy was on that. Was a guest on that show. The real Jeremy Zaucha is the guest. I think he's a naturally hysterical person. Fan of comedy wrestling. We brought him in when we did the comedy wrestling buffet bracket.
That's right.
He was a part of those YouTube rabbit hole video or episodes that we did that like kind of flopped.
Part 1, part 2, and part 3, dude. We couldn't just, make one episode flop. We made 3.
Yeah. But we're doing a little bit of bulk recording with Jeremy. 1, because we love him. 2, because it's our last year. And 3, because, we want to enjoy some wrestling with him again. And we feel like he's very entertaining. Chris, before we bring in the real Jeremy Zaucha, Pro Wrestling Tees connoisseur, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Looking forward to. I missed our last recording, right? You went solo with
it was Reagan and I. It was Reagan and I. She was a very fun guest.
Also fun. It was a fun episode. I definitely listened to it.
And she is in the main event too. We're gonna be watching some Freelance today. She's in the main event at Freelance versus the World, which is June 27th, I believe. Chris, you and I have tickets.
We're going. Some people might say that the podcast is out and we're not going to wrestling. We go to wrestling shows.
We're wrestling fans. We go and enjoy wrestling. Do we not?
I mean, I enjoy a good buffet. Why not a wrestling buffet?
Exactly. So I think Jeremy's going to join us as well, plus some other friends that Jeremy and I met and made while we were traveling the country at Illinois State University on our alternative spring break trips. So yes, you'll see us at Freelance versus the World. So we're going to watch a little bit of Freelance today. Just one match that has been really highly touted to me, which I think is Chico versus Sabin Gauge at the Tope Suicida squad show.
That's correct.
Potting with Ego was putting it over. People said it was mentioned tonight. So we're going to watch it with Jeremy and just shoot the shit, catch up.
Yeah. If you're not, watching this on YouTube, head over to YouTube. So you can watch the match along with us. But if not, just listen in for the commentary. And, let's just bring in the real Jeremy Zaucha.
Boom. Here to bomb another episode. Beyond the 4 worst received episodes of the Two Heels in the Face podcast. Let's do this.
You've been on more than that. This has to be like your 6th or 7th.
Oh, it's true. The 7 worst Two Heels in the Face podcast, as rated by you, the loyal listeners. Appreciate it.
All 25 of you that we've built up over the 8 years of our existence. Jeremy, you just got a welcome back chat.
Oh wow! Thank you, everyone. I heard the cheering. I assumed it was some AI error. I appreciated it.
Yeah. Jeremy, you're on our website still. I think you're the comedy and wrestling connoisseur of Two Heels and a Face, and no one can ever take that away from you.
I appreciate that. I feel like I've kind of I haven't been on top of my studies recently, so hopefully soon I can get back in there, see whatever Yano has been doing recently. That's one of my biggest regrets was when I went to Japan. Yano has a bar.
Right.
And I tried to find it, and I just couldn't find it. And that was the one thing that Google Maps failed me on. Like I went up to it's on like some it's in like some like 6-story building, and I like went up what I thought was the building, and I was like, I have no idea where I am right now. This is not a bar. I was like, I'm just gonna leave before I get arrested in Japan. But when I go back, I'll definitely check it out, his bar.
Yeah, no, that was gonna be a suggestion, Google Maps. But yeah, a lot of buildings in Japan are like that, right? It's like there's 12 floors, and every floor is like a different business that is not related to each other in any shape or way, shape or form, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there could be like it's kind of like Logan Square Auditorium, where it's like, oh, there's this big auditorium, and then there's a dentist's office. It's like, what is this place?
I remember when I took my coworker. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kurikan Hall is on the 5th floor of a building.
It's on the 5th floor?
It's kind of like Logan Square Auditorium. Yeah, it's on the 5th floor.
It feels like its own gym. Yeah. It feels so big.
Nope. It is big. It's not as big as it looks on TV, but yeah, it's just on the 5th floor, right next to the Tokyo Dome.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Japanese wrestling is on my bucket list for sure. But yeah, I remember taking a coworker to Freelance, and he's like, I go to this cafe all the time. He's like talking about Lula Cafe. He's like, I go here all the time. That's where we're going. And he's like pointing to Buffett. I'm like, yeah, that's where we're going. Like, you would never know the auditorium exists up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Chris, what do we got today? We kind of explained it, but
we got Freelance Tope Suicida squad, and this is the Chico versus Sabin Gauge match.
All right,
and we're just gonna let it play here.
Okay. I mean, we don't need audio, do we?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We don't want to get sued. Yeah, we're on our way out. We don't need to be put out.
We need to monetize. We need to squeeze every penny out of this audience before we're gone. Every penny out of our YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, let's skip a little bit here. Come on.
Okay.
We know nobody's clapping for Little Sabin Gauge.
Little Sabin Gauge.
You dubbed them as Little Sabin Gauge, and it's stuck with him now.
I have, yeah. So I meant it as like, I think that's why Sabin Gauge, I've reached out to Sabin Gauge a couple times. And I'm like, you want to come on the podcast? Just no response. Actually, one time he did respond to me. The second time he hasn't, but he couldn't do it the first time. But I think he's holding some grudge there, Chris, that we called him. I meant it in like a henchman kind of way. You know, he's like kind of doing Isaiah's bidding, but I wrote the phrase Little Sabin Gauge. And now, like, the potting with ego boys will not drop it, and that's become his nickname. So I kind of buried him in a way unintentionally.
We haven't talked about this, but what do you think of Chico's gear?
Jeremy, any comments on the gear?
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say, like, that's an interesting little setup to get out there. He's very, very regal.
It almost looks, it's Matador-ish, right? Or no? Or is it more like,
I love?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, he is. It's from like Colombian Army style.
Oh, so Jeremy, I think, had it.
No, it's art. It's up to interpretation.
Eagle says it's a big diaper.
Well, yeah, I was talking about the shirt. The pants are. The pants, it's actually really brave being white because you get hit the wrong way, and then those are no longer white.
Yep,
that's true.
But
he is rocking the white boots.
He is rocking the white boots. If you take a side kick straight to the gut, and then you had Taco Bell for lunch, it's doomsday.
And if you even have it for lunch, like, it's gonna look like Taco Bell in your drawers.
It's lagging a little bit, but that's okay, right? Okay, we're back. Yeah, Jeremy, how's Pro Wrestling Tees been?
It's been great. I mean, we're doing a lot of cool things. We actually, this past April, we did 3 conventions across the Midwest, which was exciting but kind of exhausting. We did one outside of Detroit. We did C2E2 like we do every year, and then we did Squared Circle Expo in Indianapolis. So it was a lot of fun. Saw a lot of people. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I saw Trent. The AAW booth was right across from us at Squared Circle. So I was like, "Hey, you're Trent, right? From the Two Heels in the Face podcast." He's like, "Oh yeah." I mean, he's been on as many episodes as you guys, right?
Yeah, he's trying. I want to first off say that Trent's dad recently passed, so we've sent him our condolences.
Condolences.
Yes, but it's funny that you saw him and then you know him from Two Heels in the Face. It's because we took a little bit of a break. We probably would have had him on already, but obviously we're giving him some time.
Sure.
But he's chasing Principal Steve for the appearance record on Two Heels in the Face.
Man, what's it up to? Like 50, 60, 70?
Oh, I think he might be like 3 behind. Like Steve might be at like 20, mid-20s, maybe like 24, 25, and then Trent is like 3 behind.
Whoa. That's
Warrior Wrestling was showing show, so we would have Principal Steve for the recap and for the preview.
So, and he would like stop by the booth. He was racking up like three appearances in 3 months at one point when Warrior Wrestling was at its height.
Was I at one year? You did a live episode at the Fan Fest of Warrior Wrestling, right? And I think I was on it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we would do recordings at the Fan Fests.
Yeah, we would kind of mash it up into like one mashup episode where it would make like a little cut scratch noise, and then you hear it was like, okay, now we're with, and it would just be like 8 people in a row, basically.
Look at Chico's strength.
We're not going to talk about the fact that that was an insane move.
That was insane.
This is actually I haven't really seen. I haven't really seen these people wrestle very much. I've kind of we were talking a little bit earlier how I haven't been to as many wrestling shows as I should be. So I haven't really seen the next crop of freelance.
You practically work in the business there, Jeremy. So
yeah. Hey, I haven't been booked at freelance. Every once in a while I go up to Marvelous Matt Next and I'm like, hey, when are you gonna book me again?
You're going to the wrong booker. That's why now.
That's true.
I know.
They need to have another Halloween. It's funny because Heather, our friend, it's fine. I doxed her. No worries. She's cool.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, her address is Social Security number 12345.
Yeah, Heather, our friend. She was like, wasn't Jeremy involved in, or like, the question might have been because I was just at Mayfest with them. That's how this came about, Jeremy. Or Mayfest. I don't know. I might be saying it wrong. It's German. It's in Lincoln Square. And she's like, wasn't he like a wrestler? I was like, well, he's not a wrestler, but he was involved in, I think it was the Halloween Battle Royal, right? When you were Paul Bear.
I was Paul Bear, and I managed my Undertaker to a win.
There you go.
And I also was once an elf for Castro Claus.
Oh,
many years ago.
That's right.
Yep. And a little insider. One of the other elves was someone that looked very similar to the current Davy Bang. And the reason he was an elf was because Marvelous Matt Nix bought elf costumes for everyone, but when they say one size fits all, that's not true, and not in a larger gentleman. So I was like, don't worry, I can pick up an elf costume of my size. I already agreed I'd do it, so no problem. So he had an extra elf costume, so that young whippersnapper was training, and he became an elf that day. And actually, I Candy Elliott threw him into the barricade, which I was glad he was there because I wasn't going to take that.
I just had to bring it up.
Oh my gosh!
There you go.
Jeremy.
You're looking at the screen right now.
A young Davy Bing.
Look at how young he looks. Oh my gosh. He's got his hair tucked away, or unless it's just short there, but
that's crazy how fast you just found that.
Yeah.
I know I had that picture somewhere. Not like it's the back my background, right? But my wallpaper.
Yeah.
Not saying that.
little fan interaction there. Some fan almost pushed Sabin Gauge and Sean Lennon giving him the middle finger, but there's gotta know your boundaries there, fans.
Yeah. This referee needs to get to control this match.
Seriously. But yeah, Chico is the powerhouse in this match. When do you really ever see that? I mean, he's got the strength factor.
Everybody's friend Chico, dude.
So Chico has never been champion, right?
He's been a freelance underground. He was freelance underground's secondary singles title. I think it might have been like a television title, which is it's basically kind of like their intercontinental. But that promotion really hasn't been running just because like James has been, James has been running freelance, and one promotion obviously the size of freelance is probably hard enough for any normal person. So
yeah.
But Chico was a White Castle champion, right?
In
the
That's true.
Baseball shows for Ego Pro.
Did you go to that one, Chris, last week? Was that last week?
It was last week. We were actually scheduled to record, and I did not go.
Wait, you moved it for baseball?
Oh,
you didn't go to baseball?
No. We were scheduled to record. That was the day we were going to record. And so I didn't end up going to baseball.
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah, it was a Thursday. It was
Wednesday. I thought they were Wednesdays. I messed up.
Yeah,
I
thought
Jeremy
so too.
Bailed on us.
But this one was a Thursday show, and I did not go. But I'm looking forward to those baseball shows. They're fun.
I saw that Scion wrestled on the last baseball show, which would have been an absolute treat to see, because that might be the last time we ever see Scion wrestle. Are you familiar with the great Scion, Jeremy?
I know a little bit. Just the fact that he's an NWA wrestler, or at least was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, let me tell you.
That was... Uh-oh. Whoa.
There he is.
There he is.
What kind of technical wizardry do you got in this?
Yeah.
Man, this is way fancier than my podcast.
What do you like?
What do you like? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you like podcast? Still available on most platforms.
Yeah. I got an episode.
Yeah. Both of you each had an episode.
Yeah. Oh, it's true.
That was the problem, though. Is like I had to find people to be on each episode, because you guys got it good in that you could just do a podcast with just you two and release that. I couldn't just do a podcast of me talking into the void about what I like.
Just talking about what you
that's
like.
hard.
Yeah.
We've done solos. We've done solo episodes here and there in the early years.
Early. Maybe like episode like 2 or 3 is like a solo or something like that. On the road to 300. We're going to hit 300 by the end of the year.
Oh, wow. You can put that in your resume. He's Chicoing up.
Chico's got some fire. Sabin Gauge is being a little shit heel this whole match.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, Oscar. Oh, he's feeling
the crowd.
Yeah, he has the crowd behind him. Look at that.
In a consensual way.
We know Chico could do the lucha launch if he wanted to.
Uh-oh. Oop, that's not good.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at Chico go.
619 action. Oh my god!
Oh,
that was a great.
I don't know if it's the worst part of that, but
the lady in the yellow got hit a little bit.
I think
she's clapping. She's into it
before her eyes. I mean, if there's any way that you go out of this world, one of the top ways is being front row at a wrestling show and being crushed by a wrestler.
Yeah. I want Phoenix to kill me when he does that, like, middle. Is he still doing that spot where he goes through the middle rope and does, like, a flip?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I mean, probably won't do that in WWE.
Right. They have Penta doing
that's
dive to
it.
the outside. Oh.
Chico with a backslide. Look at that little smile, that smirk. He knows he got away with it.
Hey, all it takes is a 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I can see why. It's cool that they went back to that suicide dive spot. Usually that's done like once at the beginning, right? They went back to it, and the second one was even harder. Like Chico shot out of a cannon on that one, and here comes Sabin.
Sore loser, dude.
This shit is going to result in a fine from the commission, I'm sure.
He looks knocked out. Chico's selling that really well.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically a crime at this point. The match is over. The bylaws are no longer...
The rest of the refs come out.
Yeah,
speaking of crimes,
staff.
I had a jury summons today.
Oh,
you
nice.
guys ever had that?
Yeah, I was almost on a jury once, but then they looked at me and are like, "No, this guy's not trustworthy."
Oh, back with the handcuffs. So, a little background, Jeremy, to catch you up. Sabin handcuffed Coda and then brought his dad from the crowd into the ring to beat the shit out of his dad, Eddie, and forced Coda to agree to a match with him. So now, I don't know. That might have been after this match with Chico.
That was after this.
That was after this. So, yeah, I didn't know that Sabin's been doing the handcuff thing for a bit.
He probably would have done it here, but Chico's family wasn't in the crowd.
Yeah, thank God. It's poor mother.
Man, this is
brutal.
Yeah, honestly, at the very least, them
white trunks.
Criminal mischief at this point. Oh no, he's crying.
It's a unique way to use the handcuffs, right? Like he just kind of handcuffed him to the turnbuckle there.
Yeah. Oh, kind of makes more sense a little bit, maybe. The concerto? Oh my God.
Oh.
Look at this.
He's spasming. Okay. Yeah, this is making a lot more sense now.
Where's Two Juice to stop this mess?
Seriously.
This is
you like top ref over there.
Did we ever talk about you being a ref ever, Jeremy? Could you be a ref?
I'm not in good enough shape to be a ref. I would disqualify everyone because I don't want to keep getting up and down. So the first time someone breaks even a minor rule, I'm going to throw it out.
Yeah, just can't have it.
But that's what we need. We need somebody that's, punch.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I've been saying it for years. Yep.
Chico's passed out. They can't.
Before the match, I'd search everyone, try to find one illegal thing on them, just to throw it out before the match even starts.
Like someone uses like a bobby pin to like secure their trunks. So you find that I can't have it.
Yeah. Nope. Have to have a fair fight. Like those shoulder pads, definitely being held on for something illegal.
Definitely. This is brutal.
Are they gonna carry him? Is there no medical staff?
Come on, Freelance. What's going on?
Come on, Freelance.
Just
be
just
better.
put him under the ring. Put him under the ring. Get him
So, as a follow-up, Chico Suave versus Sabin Gauge singles match. No stipulation. Freelance versus the World. June 27th, 2025. Also on this show poster is Ali.
Yeah.
Darren Corbin, Dan the Dad, Isaiah Velasquez. Reagan versus Devin Monroe for the Freelance World Heavyweight Championship. This is why I bought tickets on June 3rd or June 2nd, actually. I think I bought them last night. Or maybe it was today. I don't know. But it's going to sell out. This one's 100% going to sell out, this Freelance show.
I feel like they all sell out eventually.
Yeah. They've been on a good streak, man. They've been back to like that streak that they were on. It's been like pretty much every show.
Yeah, I definitely have to make it to one of the Emporium shows. Those seem like a vibe. And that's what the kids say, right? A vibe.
Yeah. It's very Gen Z of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely not, what is it? It's not alpha or beta. It's sigma. Sigma energy skibbity toilet.
Sigma skibbity
toilet.
Oh my
goodness.
Sigma is, I knew the definition of that. It's like better than a beta, right?
I don't remember. I think Sigma is like almost like a nihilist. They're like, yeah, whatever. We don't care.
Oh, like too cool.
I think so.
All right, now we're just sounding old. But
yeah,
this is the poster for Freelance versus the World.
Get in the comments. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong.
Let us know what you thought of that match. It was quick. But it was actually packed.
I mean, it sets up the rematch very well because I definitely want to see Sabin Gauge get his ass kicked.
Yeah,
that was an uncalled for attack.
Yep, sore losing, and I wonder if Chico's going to take the high road, or is he going to like come out with a chair as well and fight fire with fire? We'll have to see.
We should bring fire.
What's the date on that again?
June 27th.
There you go.
There was a fire spot. Remember Monix did a fire spot once?
Who's Monix?
That sounds right.
It was like that, you know, that like where you can shoot that like ball really quickly.
Yeah, the Jerry Lawler spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, Jerry Lawler shot fire when he was just like a random guy from Memphis, but he would shoot fire.
He's the king.
I feel like he's been posting some really unhinged Instagram posts recently. Have you seen those?
Yeah, someone needs to take away his phone because he just finds an AI filter.
Yeah.
And then just like finds a picture of himself. He's like, oh, I'll post. Like one of them was, I don't mean to get political here, but Donald Trump unveiled what he claims is the original Declaration of Independence in his Oval Office. And he did it with like a revealing with like, there's like a red curtain on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a filter out there where you can like green screened out the thing and you can put whatever picture. And he just put a picture of him smiling, like Donald Trump's revealing it. But like, it's not stable. So like the camera kind of moves and then like a picture kind of moves. It's the most janky thing ever. It's like, yeah, this is what a like a 75, 80-year-old man who has very basic knowledge of social media would do. So,
well, there you have it.
Jerry Lawler.
That's the
He's
king.
just sitting around on his phone bored as shit, and we're all suffering from it. All of us. All right. I think this is episode 1 of 2. That was quick.
Quick match, quick episode.
Yeah.
Well,
Hope you enjoyed.
Before as we close this episode out, Jeremy, any socials? You have your own pro wrestling
Yeah,
tee
I think
store.
so.
That's what I want to know.
You have your own store?
I don't think so. I don't know what
And if not,
I don't know
why
what you
not?
put on there. I don't know. I don't have any designs. I don't have T-shirts. Hey, if, any designers out there want to make me a T-shirt, feel free. If I have it, I probably could get a store up. It'd be really awkward to ask, considering I don't wrestle or have an active podcast or anything to do that. I don't even really host Whatnot anymore. But yeah, no, yeah. If you want to design me a T-shirt, I'll wear it. I'll print it. I have connections in some place that can print it, so it'll be good. Social media, I don't know. Search me. I'm sure Charlie will tag me or something, or Chris will tag me on this. You should follow Pro Wrestling Tees on social media.
There you go.
We got some cool stuff coming up. And then you should. I'll plug All Elite Wrestling. I'll plug MLW. I'll plug New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'll plug Freelance Wrestling. Who else has a store with Pro Wrestling Tees? Anyone that has a store with Pro Wrestling Tees, I just want you to support them. Go buy their T-shirt. We'll make it real nice for you. Ship it out to your
Two Heels
house.
in the Face has a T-shirt store in there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. How many shirts you got up there?
2, maybe 3.
3?
There you go.
We have the Golden Corral one too.
Yeah.
Wrestling is a buffet Golden Corral one.
There you go. There you go. So everyone jump on that. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Two Heels in the Face. You can also buy. We actually just opened a store for the wrestler that was the basis of Nacho Libre. There was a priest who wrestled. Yep.
Oh,
And we just opened a store.
Yes. The priest?
Now I'm gonna look this up.
Solar, I think.
Yep. Let me look.
All right, now this is where Jeremy's kind of.
I want nothing. Uh-oh, you lost me.
No, you're here. Tech support's here.
Frey Tormenta.
Frey Tormenta, okay.
Yeah.
He's a legit priest.
Yeah. Oh, we just opened a store for the Bash and Booger, so definitely check that out.
Oh shit! Shout out. The actual?
Yeah, Mike Shaw. Norman the Lunatic too. Oh, we have a store for Downstate, the band that plays Cooley's theme song.
Yeah.
We actually, a funny story. This, I don't know if anyone else has shared this because there's a few other people there. But I was on the Jericho cruise, and we were watching the Rumble. And all of a sudden, we were in the buffet. We set up like a little computer to watch it. And someone just sits down and is like, hey, do you mind if I join in for the Rumble? And we're like, yeah. And then we were sitting there for a while, and then we realized, like, oh, this is the lead singer of Downstate, just like watching the Rumble with us. And then his dad showed up, and his dad was like, wow, there's a lot of people here. You guys are all going to see Downstate tomorrow at the Magnum Lounge, right? And we're like, yeah, we will. And then when I was there, I realized how many theme songs they've actually done. Like they did the Miz's theme song. They did Alex Riley's theme song.
Oh wow!
I think they did Sheamus's theme song. Like they've been around, so it was fun. So yeah, go to Downstate, buy their merch. Yeah, just go to ProWrestlingTees.com. It's a great website. A lot of cool stuff. New stuff every week, so always be checking it. And then know that if you order it, I personally will give it a little kiss if you request
it.
There we go.
What an absolute promo from the real Jeremy Zaucha. What a salesman. Yeah. Fantastic.
Sealed with a kiss. The real Jeremy Zaucha.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll wrap this up and we'll go on to part 2.
All right. See you there.
Yep. Just remember twoheelsandaface.com. Check us out there. And from there, you can end up in all the other places. So,
yep.
twoheelsandaface.com.